if you guys like drama, let's talk about the mixed 400-meter medley relay. This is the first time this event was contested at the Olympic Games. And first of all, let's give credit to Great Britain. They came in, they won this event. Did they break the world record? Yeah, they broke the world record. Great swims. Let's take a look at the splits. I know this is what we provide the most value for here to see how they split it. So we had Kathleen Dawson go a 58.8 right there. Let me go ahead and make sure you guys can see everything at the same time. There we go. Adam Peaty with a 56.7. Aggressive reaction time right there. Then we had James Guy with a 50.0. And how about Anna Hopkin? 52.0 on that split. Congratulations to Great Britain. That was great. Let's look at the China, okay? So China has been showing up at these Olympics, and I'm not surprised at all to see them in the silver medal position. 52 on the leadoff, 58 for their breaststroker, 58-1, mind you, 55 fly, 52.7 on the freestyle. Now, I'm going to pause right there because we're about to get into the drama right here, and I'm about to make this really interesting for all of you guys in the comments. I'm going to pull those up in just a second. Okay, what do you notice the similarities between Team Great Britain and Team China? And not only that, yeah, let's just start there. Well, we have a female going first, a male going second, male going third, and a female going fourth. Let's take a look at China. We have a male, male, female, female. Let's look at Australia. Female, male, male, female. Let's look at the United States of America. They have a male on the anchor. Who is that male? It's Caleb Dressel, the fastest swimmer in the world. Here's the problem. The freestyle leg is the best decision to put a female. Why? Because the variance between a male and a woman, a man and a woman in that specific event is the smallest. So you put a woman in, you put a girl basically in the freestyle, and you put a guy in the other events. And this was a huge mistake by the American coaches. It feels like an age group mistake. Like I've as an athlete, I've competed in mixed medley. I've competed in this specific event multiple times. As a coach, I've coached mixed relays and I've made the relay order. This is a very easy decision to put a female swimmer on the anchor. You want to put a breaststroker as a male because that's the biggest variance. Look at Adam Peaty. Look at this. Adam Peaty won a 56.7. No female is going to be within like 7 or 8 seconds of that swim. So you put your guy in the event where they can have the biggest variance. Breaststroke is the slowest stroke. Therefore, you should put a guy in breaststroke. What's the fastest stroke? Freestyle. So you put a woman doing the freestyle. But the American coaches, this is like an age group mistake. It's so frustrating because at this Olympic level, and mind you, these coaches are extremely experienced. It's kind of like mind-blowing that they could make such a mistake. The United States should have won this relay if they had just put together the right order. But instead, they got destroyed. Look at that, 339, 337. Not taking away anything from Great Britain. They did an awesome job. But it would have been fun to see like an actual close race. The Americans were getting destroyed. Oh, and by the way, Lydia Jacoby swam this entire event without goggles. I mean, are you kidding me? She dove in the water. She comes up, and I was just like, I threw my hands in the air, and I'm like, it's over. Like, I don't even know what's happening right now. And then, here's the crazy thing about that. She split a 105.0. Do you guys know how ridiculous that is? She went a 105.0 without any goggles on. Like, what? That's like incredible. And she had a slow reaction time. And she went out in a 29.9. Like, she literally went a world-class time with no goggles. Mind you, breaststroke, her goggles were in her mouth. Like, this is like the worst possible scenario to have your goggles come off. Like, 50 free, whatever. But the 100 breaststroke, oh my God. Like, in your mouth? Oh my God. I can't even, there's just so much going on here. What do you guys think? Let's pull up the comments. Let me pull up the comments. This is just, goggles make a huge difference. Now, here's the thing. She split, where is it? She split a 105.0. Even if her goggles didn't fall off, let's say she went like 104.5, right? It doesn't make a difference, right? The U.S. was a 340. They wouldn't have even come up to this place. So I don't think it matters. And by the way, Dressel split a 46.9. It would have only made sense to put Dressel on the anchor leg of this relay if he's capable of like a 45 low or a 44. Like that's the only math that makes sense. Where if it's like that's why this is silly. The U.S. coaches, I don't know what math they were doing. Like literally, and they did great. Look at Ryan Murphy. He went a 52.2. That's outstanding. They all performed. Tori Husk, a little slow. She could have been a little bit faster. But they performed at the level that you would kind of expect. So the U.S. coaches, I don't know why they thought Dressel would go like a 44. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Ah, you have to wear the goggles. Yeah, we're talking about the goggles. I don't know. Ah, Murphy did so well. Wish he had that in an individual. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Ryan Murphy, I don't know if you guys can see it. I drew so much on this already. Ryan Murphy was a 52.2. Great swim. You know, look at that. I mean, he was right up there. Look, he had the winning time was a 58.8. That was we had girls leading off on the backstroke. Crazy. U.S. would have won if they had just shadowed the GB lineup. Okay, that makes sense. So what we're talking about, the Great Britain, we had, look at this. So we had a female going first, male, female. And so if the U.S. had done that, which we didn't, we needed to put a male. Now, I think the coaches were really concerned about that breaststroke leg. They did not have confidence in Nick Fink. They didn't have confidence in Michael Andrew. They didn't have confidence. Who was the other guy we had? Basically, the U.S. did not think that these guys could step up in the breaststroke. They thought, oh, my God, Adam Peaty is going to destroy them. Let's put Jacoby in. She looks good. I mean, Jacoby did great. Despite her goggles falling off, she still split an incredible pace. And so, again, I don't know what the U.S. coaches were doing. That was a huge mistake. And you know what sucks? It's the athletes and Team USA that doesn't get a medal because of it. The athletes, they did everything. Everyone who's on this sheet right now, that's the thing I want you guys to appreciate. Everyone on this, yeah, Wilson, that was the other guy. Wilson was the other guy. So everyone who's on the screen right now, they gave it their all. These are the athletes. Whether you're Team GB, China, Australia, Italy, right? USA, I want to give credit to everyone here. Netherlands, Russia, Israel, like all of these teams, all these athletes, they showed up. The coach put them in. They carry the weight of the country on their shoulders. And so it's really the pressure actually falls on the coaches. And I think most of the coaches did a really good job, except the American coaches. I'm going to throw them under the bus because they made a huge mistake here. The math does not make any sense with what they did. And it showed. Despite Jacoby going to 105.0 with no goggles. I mean, now I get it. There's a lot of pressure. I've never been in that pressure as a coach at that level. So who knows what they're going through. But at the end of the day, just do the math, guys. What are you doing? What if Dressel did fly? Okay, that would have been the second best solution. If Dressel did butterfly, that would have been the second best solution. But not the best. I think Dressel doing freestyle is like the third or fourth best solution. Dressel doing fly, especially with how well he did in that 100 fly individually. You don't know that, obviously, going into it, so it's tough call. U.S. order should have went Smith, Andrew, Dressel, Manuel. That's the other thing. So I think the U.S. coaches did not have confidence in the male breaststroke leg, and they also didn't have confidence in the women's freestyle leg. And so because of that, that's why they went with Dressel. They're like, Dressel looks like he's good. And this is an age group mistake. This is literally an age group coaching mistake. The mindset, especially when you coach like Summer League, which is what I've done in this specific circumstance, you think, you know what? I have the best swimmer on the team. If you're America, you say, I have the best swimmer in the world, and that's Caleb Dressel. So we have to put him on the relay. Like, what are we going to put him in? Well, Dressel can only swim fly and free at this level. Again, and the reason why they put him in freestyle is because the American coaches did not have confidence in the woman swimming that leg. And so that's why they put Dressel there. But that, again, you fall victim to, we have the fastest swimmer, so we got to make sure we put him on the relay. Dressel could not have even been on this relay, and it might have even been faster if you change the order. So that's something that you have to consider. I know I'm being very critical right now. It just, hey, you know what? This is what it's all about. Can't they have swum Zach Apple on the anchor, Dressel? Yeah, I don't know about that, but Woo, Chinese number 8 in the 50. The fourth time I told you. Here's a few different scenarios of this event. Abby Weitzel, she looked good in the 50. Murphy, Andrew, Dressel, Manuel. Well, you can't have that because that's 3 guys. If the U.S. had this order right now in this comment, they would have won because they'd have 3 guys. You can't do that. Do you have a boo for the coaches? Oh my God. If you guys have enjoyed this commentary so far, make sure you destroy the like button. Really appreciate it. Just annihilate that like button. It means the world. And this has been an incredible week so far. I'm going to go ahead and flip this into a Q&A for you guys. And yeah, so if you guys have specific questions or you want to go back to specific events from the evening session, let's go ahead and do that because there's a lot to unpack. They will add the mixed 200 medley relay in Paris. I hope not. I hope they add 50s of stroke before they add more relay. I know relays are fun, but this was kind of all over the place to watch that relay. First time mixed medley relay in the Olympic Games, and it was something very, very interesting. Did Lydia's goggles impact the loss, or was it a bad strategy? Hopefully I made it clear that it was just a bad strategy. I'm going to go ahead and really quick pull on the screen here. All right, so this was the relay. Jacoby. Let's talk about Jacoby. She split a 105.0. That's amazing. She would have maybe gone like a 104. I mean, she went out in a 29.0, a 29.9. She maybe would have gone like 104.5. Let's say she went half a second faster. The Americans got 5th. And if you look at the 4th place position, half a second wouldn't have even done it. They were so far behind, right? Half a second wouldn't have made the difference. And so, you know, here's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, right? So, no, Jacoby's goggles, Jacoby's a champ. I was saying she went 105 without any goggles. That's ridiculous. Like, my God, I can't go 105 with goggles. The fact that she went that fast is just, oh, boy.